All right, I'm joined by Jerry Holub, our plant and garden expert. And Jerry,
Yes.
You and I were just chatting about how there's a lot of changes coming our way weather-wise. So before those things happen, what can we be doing right now?
One of the best things to do now is to do some trimming. If you have any of your perennials that have some dead limbs on them, you can tell they're dead before we get this killing freeze. I'm sure in the next few weeks we'll get some cold weather. Get them cut back now. You can cut back other bushes. I don't care if it's hydrangea bushes, whether it might be a spirea, any type bushes you have, you can trim them back now. Now don't trim back your grasses yet though. It's better to leave those till spring.
Okay.
When you do those. But other just light trimming on stuff. You see some trees that happen to have before the leaves fall off, you see some dead limbs, take them off now.
Okay.
And that'll help them next spring when they go to leaf out again. And it won't attract bugs and other insects to get inside this dead wood, and then they'll be ready to take off next spring. So it's better off to get those cut off as soon as you can.
And you say people should actually do that even before we get some rain next week.
Right, that'd be a good idea. And with the rain coming next week, you can do some grass seeding. Get that done. Work up little areas you got in your yard that's brown, or get your rake out and get some grass seed and get it going.
All right, perfect. You brought some other things to show us today.
Yeah, I brought some things here to show you. We have some, it's called rooting powder. If you want to bring some of your plants indoors, you've got outdoors, you want to bring them indoors, you just take and I cut a little starter here. This is a little airplane plant. It's called like the big in the middle. Just stick it in the little powder and you stick it in the ground and it'll make them root quicker. And if you want to start some herbs, I got a little sage plant here. Just stick it down in there and bring it out and then just stick it in the soil. And then you can get things started that way and you'll get new plants going. You can grow indoors that way too.
If you did some sage right now, it could almost be ready for the holidays.
Yeah, it would be. Yeah, get it going now, get it started, and get some nice soil, put it inside that, put it by a window somewhere if you can.
Okay.
Or if you have a little air vent, because people got furnaces running now too, and that'll help get it to root faster.
Okay.
That way too. Now up in Ames now, we do have a 50% off on our outdoor pots. Any outdoor pots we have, they're half price now. So if you want to go up to Ames, we're still open 7 days a week. We'll be open another month or so, and then we close briefly for the winter, and then we'll open again in January again. So I brought some of the plants to show you.
Yeah,
now the mums are pretty well gone, what we have up in Ames. I brought some just for color to show you today. On the end over here, this is one of the easiest ones. That's what I call for you, Brandon. It's an easy one even for you to grow. It's hard to kill.
You always give me a hard time about that, but it's
plan.
true because I'm not a plant expert by any means.
And that one there, you just water a couple times a month that way, and then just give it room temperature water. Any of your indoor plants, use room temperature water. Use that way. And if you want to do a little bit of feeding too, I got this here for you. This is a house plant special. This type of fertilizer works great in any of your house plants you got. Any plants you bring indoors, it'll get them perked up again, make them look a little bit nicer. That way, if you have any blooming plants indoors, this one here, it's called Bloom Booster, and this one here works great to get more plants blooming more and blooming quicker for you.
Awesome.
We too.
Jerry, thank you so much for being here, for sharing all this good advice, because maybe the next time we see you, we will be talking about, I imagine, some chillier air.
Yeah, chillier and working more indoors instead of outdoors.
Exactly.
So get your outdoor stuff done now.
Yeah, you got this whole weekend. You can always get in touch with Jerry, by the way, and he will answer all of your questions.